friends. Today I'd like to talk about a topic that's kind of important for me and that's kind of bothering me, and I really thought about this for quite a while, whether or not to film this video, whether or not to share my thoughts on this topic or not. But in the end I decided that I kind of need to get this out of my system by talking about it. And not sure if this will make any difference in the minds of, of some, but at least this way I can kind of get it off my system and move on. Lately, quite a few of you have asked about new stamp designs. You know that I have my own stamp line, my Creative Creations Designs stamps with my whimsical, playful girls. And I'm selling those for I think 3 or maybe even 4 years now, coming up with new designs, new themes 2 to 3 times a year. And yeah, I really enjoy that part of my creative business. I really love the process of creating or coming up with new stamp ideas and creating new stamp sets that are different. And I try very hard to come up with stamp sets with stamps that are not available in that form yet. Of course, you can't reinvent the wheel, but I always try to make them as unique as possible. So lately, quite a few of you asked about new stamp designs, when I will release new stamp sets, new designs. And to be honest, the last couple of weeks, I've been on the fence. I have quite a few new designs on hold, actually like finished stamp sets that I just need to put out. However, I'm having a hard time doing this because, and this is actually the reason for this video, for this whole video, China. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only artist out there. This is happening too. There are really large, huge businesses. This is happening too. But there are also many, unfortunately, many like very small, one-person creative businesses out there. This is happening too. The Chinese businesses stealing your work, your designs, your illustrations, your creative babies, and putting them out there on the market for very little money. And I already posted about this last summer, I think, when there were 2 or 3 of my designs in one of those large Asia cheap online platforms available. But I kind of could handle that. However, I knew that this is not the end of this thing, that this is just the beginning. And lately I found that actually all of my stamps, all of my designs, all of my little creative babies are available for very little money, for less money than I can even produce them, have them produced myself. So they are actually selling them for less than I can have them produced, right? And yeah, people are buying there, of course. People always try to, or many people, I don't want to talk about all people. I know there are many out there who are supporting small businesses, who are supporting small artists, and who are not happy with that situation themselves, even as customers, because in the end you get what you pay for. And you get the designs, of course, they copy the designs one-on-one. However, you get a very, very cheap, like floppy quality in the stamps. But some people don't seem to care about that. They only see the price. They only see that they can order the same product, the same design for, I don't know, one quarter of the price they would have to pay with the actual artists. And yeah, they want to save money and they purchase the stamps or whatever, not only stamps, but I'm talking about stamps on those cheap China platforms. At the same time, of course, taking away that income from the actual artists. And I kind of wanted to, I don't know if this will make any change with those people who actually buy at those cheap platforms. Because, I don't know, on the one hand, of course, we all need to calculate with our money and we all like bargains. We all like to get something for as low as possible in price. However, again, on the one hand, one point is you get very cheap quality, but you have to keep in mind that with doing this, with purchasing those fake products, those stolen designs, those stolen products from those cheap China platforms, at the same time, you are kind of destroying the artist behind it, because as an artist we spend lots of time, we put lots of heart into those things we design, we come up with. You spend hours, days, weeks on coming up with things, on producing things, on sharing things. And of course, if that's our job, maybe only even part-time or full-time, it doesn't matter. We put this time into this, and of course we need to earn our living, our money with that, because at the end of the day we need to put some food on the table for our families, right? And if we would go work somewhere to earn that money, we wouldn't have the time to spend it to create something for you, right? And if we spend that time creating something for you, of course we need to have like an income for that time. And those people who are purchasing stamps on those platforms, they're just taking that away from the artist. And at the end of the day, you will, let's say you have a favorite artist and you love the designs of that artist. Doesn't need to be me, could be anyone. There's so many, unfortunately, designs out there, stolen designs, copyrighted designs that are stolen from many artists that I know. So if you're buying there, it is highly likely that your favorite artist, the artists you admire, yet the designs that you like to work with or you love to work with, talking about stamps, will no longer produce any new illustrations, any new designs. Because at the end of the day, and that's the reason why I'm doing this, at the end of the day, I'm really, as an artist, you're really thinking about if you still want to put that time and heart and effort into something that can be stolen and copied so easily, and if it's really worth it, putting it out there and then people stealing it, and then other people supporting those businesses that steal your design, and you're sitting there, I don't know, it's very, very sad, and it's really making me think if this is all worth it, to be honest, to put your art out there. Of course, I took that step. It is my full-time business, and I don't want to do anything else because I love it so much. But it is really making you think what you can do. And you can't do anything because you can write them to remove the items. No reply at all. It doesn't matter. You can like file complaints to those platforms. Nothing happens. You can not even a lawyer could do something because it is just like such a big thing, and you are just such a small teeny thing, and it's like a mosquito biting an elephant. The elephant doesn't care, right? So at the end of the day, you can just sit there and watch others sell your designs for teeny tiny money, and you can't do anything about it. And it's just very hurtful, and it is sad, and it is kind of frustrating. It is very frustrating. And I really I can't do anything about it, right? They even remove the copyright, and they even remove the watermarks. They took they took my images from my website, even with the packaging design that I designed, and they just take it from the website, and they even remove the watermark. Very bad, in my opinion, if you take a look. But they even remove the watermark, and they just produce cheap, bad quality stamps with it and sell it. And you can just sit there and watch them do this. So I don't know how to continue to sell my stamps, because what else can I do than putting my watermark on the images? I mean, I still want to be able to show my customers what they purchase, and I want to show them the designs they get for their money if they're buying my stamps. So I don't know if it would look any good to put my put my stamps up on my website, up on my shop like that. I don't think it would make any sense, because you want to see what you purchase. But if I do like a very reduced watermark so that you will be able to beautifully see the design, then they just remove it and they just go from there. So actually there's nothing you can do about it, which is sad. But what I want to do, what I hope, maybe even if it's only like one person thinking about this, then I already, it is already good. Please, I know many of, I'm just talking to those of you, if you never did that, if you don't like those platforms, if you are with me on that, then thank you. If you're supporting the small businesses, the small artists, the original artists, most importantly. But I know there are some out there who will watch this now, definitely, who do buy on those platforms. And I kind of really want you to think about it. If you like an artist and they will just quit, they will just stop coming up with new designs, with new ideas, just because you want to save a couple of bucks on a product, and you're supporting those big companies in China which are stealing from small businesses, which are stealing from one-person businesses, from artists who try to support their family with what they do, and you're supporting those businesses instead of the artists that you actually like or love, because you're purchasing their designs. So it's highly likely that you like what the artist does. However, maybe you don't even know the artist, because of course they removed my name. So people are buying my designs without even knowing it's mine, right? So if you're doing this, please think twice, because if it will continue to be like that, I know I definitely will quit selling or stamps or digital stamps, my designs online in any way. Because why? I mean, I'm not sitting there for days designing new stamps, then putting them on my website, and a week later they are available on those platforms for less than I can produce them for or have them manufactured for. no, why? Why should I do this? Right. So please, please, please consider the effect and the outcome that your actions have, right? Not only on the artist's family, but also on yourself. Because again, if you're looking forward for new designs of your favorite artist and the artist says, no, I'm not gonna produce any more new designs because of this, yeah, unluck. And I think that's pretty sad. I mean, we all know about those Chinese businesses like copying big businesses. I don't know, like handbags or clutches or clothes, shoes, jewelry, whatever, like from really big brands. And I don't want to say that this is okay, right? But those big brands, they still make their profit, right? So actually it's no big difference, but if you are a very small, teeny tiny business, a teeny tiny brand, then of course this hurts you and your business even more, right? Because if I'm a large business selling, I don't know, 200,000 stamps of one design, it doesn't hurt that much if, let's say, 200 people, 300 people buy somewhere else for cheap. Of course, it is against the copyright law. It is still bad. It is still sad. It is still frustrating. However, if you are a small business who I don't know, sells 200, 300, 400 stamps of one design, okay? And then those platforms sell like 100, 200 of the same design. Just imagine that. It hurts your business bad, big time. And it is, again, like super frustrating. So please, if you feel like this could be you, then please, please, please think twice next time. I'm pretty sure that I'm not even sure if this will make any change at all, any difference at all. But I just wanted to talk about it. I just definitely wanted to talk about it because I think some people don't even think about it. They just think, okay, they're cheap, that's great, perfect, wonderful. But they don't think about the crime behind this and what they're actually doing by supporting those cheap China platforms. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about real quick because it has been heavy on my heart for the last couple of days, weeks. So yeah, I'm not sure how I will continue to handle this, what I will do, because I would love to put my new designs up. I would love to sell new stamp designs that I have on hold, but I don't want to put them out there only to know that they'll be on their website in like a week or two. And I don't know how to put them up to protect them from this copyright infringement. If they even remove the watermarks, what else should I do, to be honest? So if you have an idea, let me know. Yeah, until I know how to proceed, what to do, I will not put out any new stamps. The stamps that I still have in my tiny warehouse in my storage, I think I will put those on sale. If they're on sale right now, I will just put the link somewhere in the info box or something. And then, yeah, sell those until they're gone. Those designs definitely will not come back because I'm not gonna compete with those cheap platforms with my own designs being sold for cheap. Not gonna do this, not gonna compete with my own designs. So I'm gonna sell those for a sale price now, and then I will just see how I continue with this. Please do me a favor, share this video because I think it is so important that people really know what they do, what they actually do to small businesses, to creative people, people in the creative business, in the creative industry, by supporting and by purchasing from those large platforms. Yeah, so I think that is it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you will continue to support me in one way or another with my stamps, with my online classes, whatever, because again, it is what my heart beats for. It is what I enjoy so much, and I definitely want to continue to do this. But things like that happening really make it hard. They make it hard to continue like that, right? So yeah, wishing you a wonderful day, guys, and talk to you all again soon, and then hopefully on a lighter note with some more positive, with like a more positive topic. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching. Bye.